All right, there's some breaking news coming in. Javed, just stay with me for a moment. Vinod Tawde, Maharashtra leader of the opposition, has demanded the resignation of the Maharashtra Chief Minister in the wake of Rahul Gandhi's remarks. That's the breaking news that we're getting to you. Rahul Gandhi, let's just remind you, has said he would like the Maharashtra government to reconsider its decision to reject the Judicial Commission inquiry report on the Akash scam, which had implicated several former chief ministers of Maharashtra belonging to the Congress for political patronage and acts of omission and commission, including Ashok Chavan and several others. And there's also another bit of news that I'd like to add to this breaking news, which is that Prithviraj Chavan has just told journalists at that very same press conference that he will consult with his cabinet colleagues on this being, of course, what Rahul Gandhi has said about the Akash scam report. So the leader of the opposition in the Maharashtra Assembly, Vinod Tawde, has sought the resignation of the incumbent Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan. And Prithviraj Chavan, sitting in Delhi at that meeting, has now told journalists that he will confer with his cabinet colleagues on what Rahul Gandhi has said. So two bits of two major developments right now. One is that the leader of the opposition has asked for Prithviraj Chavan's resignation in the wake of the Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi saying that he does not agree with the decision to reject that report and that it should be reconsidered. Remember, this comes just about 72 hours after Milind Deora, Minister and MP from the Congress, saying that this is something that should not be hushed up and it should be investigated. Rahul Gandhi has said something similar right now. Sahil Joshi, our Mumbai editor, is with us live from the city. Sahil, clearly what Rahul Gandhi has just said is something that was perhaps expected, but it's come at this news conference right now. He says he doesn't agree with what the Chavan government did, in rejecting the Judicial Commission report on the Akash scam. Already a call for Prithviraj Chavan's resignation from the leader of the opposition, Sahil.
Absolutely, Shiv, and it was, as you said, it was quite expected because just 2 days back, Milind Deora, a close aide of Rahul Gandhi, had tweeted saying that the government should consider the Akash Commission report. And immediately after 2 days, when Prithviraj Chavan had already spent 2 days in Delhi, day before yesterday and yesterday, and discussed the situation in Maharashtra with the various Congress leaders. And after that, after today's Chief Minister's conference, Rahul Gandhi coming out and openly saying that he doesn't agree with the Maharashtra government's decision of rejecting Akash Commission report. It clearly hints that it's a major blow for Maharashtra government, first of all, because on this particular rejection, there have been a lot of reactions. The Chief Minister himself tried to put himself away from that particular decision by saying that the decision was taken by his colleagues and he had to go ahead with what his cabinet colleagues were saying. Then yesterday, the Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar clearly said and put the blame on Chief Minister, saying that he is the head of the cabinet and whatever the decision is being taken in the cabinet is the decision of the Chief Minister. So the person who is responsible for that rejection of the report is basically Prithviraj Chavan. That's what Ajit Pawar was trying to say. So no one wanted to get blame for the decision of rejecting Akash Commission report. And the reasons, Shiv, were very obvious. Everyone understood when last Friday, when the report was tabled in Maharashtra Assembly, even that time, everyone understood little bit detail of that particular report. There were 13 point of references, 13 terms of references given to the Akash Committee, the Akash Commission, and they filed a report on those 13 terms of references. The first 2 terms of references dealt with whether the land of Akash belonged to the state government or it belonged to the defense.
Yes.
And on those 2 points, the Akash Commission clearly said that the land belonged to the state government. And the state government accepted those 2 points, the report on those 2 points, the interim report on the specific 2 points in which the report was in favor of the state government.
Yes.
And the remaining points in which they clearly said that it was a political conspiracy. The Akash Commission got political patronage from 3 former chief minister, Congress chief ministers, many people, including the relatives of former Chief Minister Ashok Chavan,
yes, that's right.
got the flats. Their membership was not proper. The Benami flats were there. So completely they were indicting the chief ministers, the senior IS officials, and they even mentioned about quid pro quo, and many senior officials were indicted in that particular report. So everyone understood why the other points were rejected, and it was a major embarrassment for Congress government by saying that why they rejected the report. The chief minister himself in the press conference after the session said that he cannot disclose the reasons why the state government decided to reject the Adarsh Commission report and why they accepted only the interim report which dealt with the ownership of the land. Shiv.
Sahil, you know, one more thing that's just happened, and I'm sure you already know about it since you track Prithviraj Chavan so closely, is that a journalist asked him about Rahul Gandhi's remarks at this press conference just now, and he said, when I go back to Mumbai, I will confer with my cabinet colleagues about Rahul's remarks on disregarding the Adarsh Scam Committee report. How is that going to go down? Prithviraj Chavan says, I will go back and confer with my cabinet colleagues on reconsidering this entire rejection of that report.
Shiv, first of all, everyone knows that the Maharashtra government doesn't only belong to the Congress. It has a coalition partner. It has a very strong coalition partner in Maharashtra. That is NCP. So whatever he comes up with, the NCP will have to support it. One. Two, in the report, the two of NCP ministers also have been said, the report mentions that the two NCP ministers also helped the Adarsh committee members, Adarsh society, and both the two ministers are quite close to the Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar. So even the NCP ministers were involved in rejecting the report. So now we'll have to see. I mean, if the NCP tomorrow raises the question that why suddenly Prithviraj Chavan is changing his mind, why did not he mention that when the Adarsh Commission report was presented in the cabinet and the cabinet unanimously decided to reject the report? Why did not he say that? And why Rahul Gandhi is taking the credit now? Because now it will be the game of the credit as well. Because no one wanted to take the blame. Now everyone will want to take the credit. So NCP is not going to give away that so easily. So it will be really interesting to see, because in the next week the cabinet meeting is going to happen maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday, and in that meeting Prithviraj Chavan is likely to come up with this report, whatever the remark Rahul Gandhi has made. Certainly the Congress ministers will have no other choice than to support Prithviraj Chavan, even if they want to reject the report. But NCP ministers surely will have to plan the strategy, and now we'll have to see what NCP decides about this.
Thanks, Sahil and Javed, for joining us on this discussion. We're going to take the story forward.